This is your prime time forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. The Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by some incredible local businesses, Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. It's time to hear from the one and only Dr. Don.
Hey, East Alabama to West Georgia. Welcome to your Wet Wednesday. It is time for your primetime forecast for February 12, 2025 on Dr. Don's Weather, brought to you this morning by the fine folks over on the West Bank, Wadley, Alabama. Thank you, Miss Donna McKay and the Wadley Town Council for being a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Check them out on Facebook. You can do that at Wadley Town Hall. They've got a great Facebook page, tell you all about the town of Wadley. Spend some time over there. That is one of Randolph County's best treasures over in southwestern portion of the county. Stop by and tell them Dr. Don's Weather said thank you and good morning. Also, don't forget to get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Jamie Dukas can handle all of your insurance needs in Alabama and Georgia. You can find a link to Wadley Town Hall and Jamie Dukas at the top of the video on Facebook, bottom of the video over on YouTube. All right, we got a lot going on in the weather this morning, so let's talk about it. We've got low pressure that's bringing periods of heavy rain and maybe even some flooding from time to time. Now, it's not going to be a solid heavy rain consistently throughout the day, but there will be periods of heavy showers, maybe even a rumble of thunder from time to time. And there could be some flash flooding that takes place today with, on average, 2 to 4 inches of rain. We do have a flash flood watch that is in effect for all of East Alabama and West Georgia today. As we get into the afternoon and certainly into the evening hours, there is a severe weather threat for East Alabama and West Georgia. All modes of severe weather will be possible, including damaging straight-line winds, isolated tornadoes, and heavy rainfall. Hey, it's that time of year. We're going to start seeing this more and more often for the next couple of months across East Alabama and West Georgia. So we have that severe weather threat later on this afternoon and tonight. Of course, we'll have live coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather, if indeed that does develop. Then we're going to get a brief reprieve from all of this rain as we get into the end of the week. And then another storm system on Saturday may bring another round of severe weather for East Alabama and West Georgia. Once we get that out of here Saturday evening, and we get into Sunday, cold air will arrive for the beginning of next week, and that's going to kind of calm things down a bit, but we will go back to winter time by Sunday night, Monday and Tuesday of next week. Let's take a look at your current conditions. Well, actually, before we do that, let me show you the latest graphic from the National Weather Service. This is showing the timing of the possible severe weather that we're going to be watching for late this afternoon and tonight. And you can see we have 2 different threat levels across Alabama and Georgia. Across the northern sections, we're talking from Gadsden over to about Jasper and north. That is a level 1. That's a marginal risk. That's the lowest of all the different threat categories. But then across most of central East Alabama and West Georgia, we have a level 2, which is a slight risk of severe weather. That's a 2 out of 5. So when you get up there into that level 2 and above, you really need to start paying attention to the latest weather information from the Weather Service. And then if you look over there to the right, you'll see the timing of all of this. We think across East Alabama and West Georgia, the best window of opportunity for severe weather will be between 4 o'clock this afternoon and 1 a.m. on Thursday morning. Now, that would be between 5 p.m. and 2 a.m. on the eastern side of the time zone. The threats again will be tornadoes and damaging straight-line winds. Have multiple ways to receive alerts. Know where your safe place is in your home and place of business, and then check frequently for updates. Of course, we will have coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather. Now, let me tell you something that you can do. This is very important, folks, because of the way social media works. So you need to do your part in helping everyone be safe during severe weather, and make sure that you share this morning's weather forecast with all of your friends. If you're on Facebook, on your friends list, share this weather forecast with them. Ask them to share with their friends. Also, make sure, if you're on Facebook, that you like us and that you comment on this morning's weather forecast. That way, we stay in front of you on your news feed. If you do not interact with us on Facebook, eventually we'll fall off of your news feed, and then when we go live for severe weather, you're not going to know about it. So make sure you like us, you comment, and you share us this morning so that all of your friends will know that there's a threat for severe weather, and so that we will stay in front of you on your news feed. One of the other things you can do, and this is extremely important, go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather and click that little notification bell. YouTube works totally different. You don't have to interact with us all the time for us to stay on your feed. You get what's called a push notification from YouTube. You're going to get that regardless of whether you interact with us or not. So do those things this morning. That way you'll be doing your part and being a hero and keeping everybody safe. And you'll also be guaranteed to get that information from Dr. Don's Weather when we go live to cover severe weather, which I think there's a decent chance we may have to do that late this afternoon and during the overnight hours this evening. All right, so now let's go take a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms this morning. We're looking at 43 degrees at this hour. It's cold rain out there. It feels like 37. Heck, it's 36 degrees actual air temperature up here in northeast Georgia this morning. And we did see some icing yesterday afternoon over in portions of northwest Georgia and up into the mountainous regions of northeast Georgia. We had ice on trees and grassy areas yesterday afternoon. Now, we have since come up a degree or two, so the ice has gone away, but it's awfully cold up here. It's cold across most of Alabama and Georgia. The wind is out of the east-northeast at 5, occasionally gusting to 9. Humidity is 99%. The barometric pressure, 29.97. Dew point 43. We've received a little over a half inch of rain in the past 24 hours. High temperature yesterday was 55.2. We currently have rain and showers in the area. Sunrise this morning at 6:29. The sun sets this evening at 5:24 p.m. So this afternoon, expect periods of heavy rain, showers, maybe even a rumble of thunder from time to time. 68 will be your high. 64, your high temperature in Franklin. We'll hit 74 in Alexander City, and Lafayette tops out this afternoon at 72 degrees. Here's the 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. We do have a flood watch that's in effect for East Alabama and West Georgia today. There is a slight risk of severe weather, but again, understand that doesn't really come into play until later on this afternoon. We're talking for East Alabama after 4 p.m. You may see some severe weather advisories and warnings for West Alabama sooner than that. But across East Alabama and West Georgia, probably after about 4 o'clock this afternoon. But it's going to rain all day long, on and off, and it'll be heavy at times. So we'll give you a 90% chance of rain. We'll increase that to a 100% chance of rain this evening. Overnight low of around 53. Thursday, the rain should be ending when you get up on Thursday morning, so we're only going to give you a 20% chance of showers and maybe still a rumble of thunder when you get up tomorrow morning, but that'll quickly be pushing on off to the east. I think we may actually go partly sunny by Thursday afternoon. 63 will be your high. And we drop back into the deep freeze. 31, your overnight low on Thursday night. Friday looks sunny at this point. 58 is all we'll do on Friday. We'll introduce a chance of rain again on Friday night as our next storm system moves in from the west. 58 your high, down to 44 Friday night. On Saturday, thunderstorms becoming likely by afternoon. Some of those storms could be strong to marginally severe, pretty much the same situation we're looking at tonight. We may see repeat Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. This time we may have a little more instability to deal with, as temperatures will be a degree or two warmer as by the time this next storm system moves in. So we'll watch this one for you on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. And of course, we'll have coverage for you there as well. Then on Sunday morning, storms should be ending by mid-morning. And again, we may see the sun by Sunday afternoon, 59 your high. Yeah, we get cold again, down to 26 on Sunday night. Monday, sunny, 51, down to 29 for your overnight low on Monday night. Looking at the Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar, you can see pockets of heavier showers scattered pretty much all over the state of Alabama at this hour. Let me take you in a little bit closer on East Alabama and West Georgia, and we'll bring the radar current, and that's the latest frame right there. We see some heavy showers near Wedowee. Also some heavy showers in West Georgia back up toward Peachtree City. Scattered showers across Clay County, Tallapoosa, and then down just south of Auburn back toward Tuskegee. We see some heavy showers down there. You'll look back off to the west, and you'll notice we have a lot of showers back over toward Tuscaloosa, down into the Demopolis area and Selma, all of that pushing off to the east, northeast. That'll be moving right over East Alabama and West Georgia within the next couple of hours. So that's the kind of day it's going to be. The rain will kind of come in waves. We'll have periods of heavy rain, and then things will slack up a bit, and then 20 or 30 minutes later, here comes another heavy round of showers and thunderstorms, and that's going to be pretty much the MO as we go throughout your Wednesday. And then that threat of severe weather will kick in later on this afternoon into this evening. We're watching it for you. We'll have coverage here on Dr. Don's Weather. Don't forget to support us when you can. You see all of our possibilities right there on the screen. You can go to PayPal, Cash App. We've got Venmo. We've got the Weather Store. All the links to these different ways to support Dr. Don's Weather can be found at the top of the video here on Facebook, at the bottom of the video on YouTube. Please support us. We need your support. If you own a business and you'd like to be a partner with us, all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started before we do our very next weather forecast, which will be live severe weather coverage, I think, later on this afternoon and this evening. Also, so we are going to be at Boondocks in Wedowee on May 31st for the 2025 Hurricane Party. We're awfully excited about that. Go ahead and mark your calendars right now. Saturday, May 31st. You need to be at Boondocks in Wedowee, Alabama. We are going to have a blast. More information about that on the way. Have a great Wednesday. Try to stay dry. Watch out for that possibility of severe weather. We'll see you back in here later today with live severe weather coverage on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by our wonderful sponsors, Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by the incredible folks at the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, share us with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning for another edition of your prime time forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.